Like, you wouldn't be in a position where you have to sacrifice so much of your time to make money, because you're working on a 9 to 5. You're working like set hours. So like, you're not in a position of like, oh, I can't do this because I'm working till 12 a.m. I remember doing hair up until 12 a.m. Not been able to go to any of my kids' like activities, you know, and I'm working for myself, but then it's like the work is overflowing. And so, you know, praying and asking God, you know, how can I mellow out my time? And so what ended up happening was my clientele started dwindling. And I'm like, okay, what did I actually do? What just happened? And instead of me looking at it as an opportunity and a blessing, I looked at it as a punishment, like I did something wrong. And it wasn't that I did anything wrong. It's just I didn't understand that I was getting this opportunity to create, to open up a new chapter, to pivot to what I wanted to do. And of course I'm gonna look at it as punishment, because that's how I feed my family, right? And so I'm just like, okay, like, and it's like I'm in beating a dead horse. And I had to realize, okay, what else can we do to elevate and of course bring financial freedom, because that's what we're praying for, you know, to be able to use our talents to live off of. And slowly, I would say 2025 is when I started being like, okay, you got this. Let's just do this. Let's just take a deep breath. Let's just focus on this. And so far, I've been loving the doors that's been opening for me lately. It's unexpected for sure, but I'm loving all of like the opportunities that's been rented towards me. You know, if you would have told me 2 or 3 years ago that I was going to be without clientele and I was going to be making money still within the Loc community, making money with my talents, being able to act again, I wouldn't have believed it, because I have done like chop myself up as a hairstylist. And it's so funny because I always said I did not want to be a hairstylist. And it's like I settled in that whole era. You know, I even had like some jealousy moments where I'll see people like booked out and I'm just like, okay, nobody's coming to get their hair done. Am I not good at this? Like, and it's absolutely not true. I'm very talented with my locks. So that definitely wasn't the case, but you can't help but think that way sometimes, just as a human. Like, you're not good at something because you're not getting booked, or nobody's buying, or nobody's paying attention, or nobody's rooting for you. So you're gonna think that way naturally, but that wasn't even the case. It was just like I was getting this opportunity. I needed to make room for the opportunities that were coming towards me. And I needed to be creative on how I was going to gain income from these different opportunities. And just realizing it in third or fourth, I'll say about third quarter is when I started, of 2025 is when I started like really realizing like what was taking place in my life. I don't know if it was the role that I played in Color Purple, which was Suge Avery, that kind of opened my eyes in a different way, or just being around people who are making money off of their creative talent. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this is real. Like, this is real. Like, you really can do this, like, for real, for real. So like, basically, like, that's where I'm at. Like, I'm at a space where we're just gonna be using our talents to create and gain financial freedom and income. With that being said, I've been studying editing, how to edit correctly. Because of course, like eventually I want to get to a point where I pay an editor for my videos, but right now we're not in that space or that season where we can pay editors. So I always feel like you learn how to do it yourself like you could do anything. As a creative director, I also taken on the role as a photographer too, and so I've been studying photography. I'm gonna go actually look for a camera at a pawn shop so that I could just like walk around and practice with it. I've already started getting gigs already, but I still feel like it's so much I need to learn and know, and I would like to learn and know on my own. Of course, like I can learn from others around me, but I would prefer to learn on my own, and if I need to ask questions, then I'll ask questions, because I just feel like you learn better that way. That's the approach that I took with like the locks. Like I took a class, of course, with the human hair locks, but then also like I started like doing my research and learning my own and creating my own little style with it too. That's just me. That's just how I am. And that's with anything, like even like with my YouTube and my TikTok and, you know, modeling and stuff like that. I always like to take my own approach. Like I'll get inspiration from others, but I think like just having my own little swag and style is so satisfying to me. Like even like with makeup, like having my own little swag and style is so satisfying. I don't like to do my makeup like everybody else. I don't like to do my hair like everybody else. Like I just like being one of one, you know. Just always been that way. Always been that way. But so yeah, so I've taken on a couple of roles, new adventures, which is like photography and video. I've always did creative directing, so I'm just adding that to my roster as far as being able to live off my talents. We're taking acting serious again, so one of our goals for 2026 is to find an agent to where I can get booked for gigs. I know like mostly in Florida, a lot of the gigs as an actor, you would probably get like commercials, and that's cool with me. Like that's practice. But I expect that I'll probably have to travel more for certain gigs, which I'm up for. And then like in 2028, well 2027, I'll say the end of 2027, I plan to travel back and forth to New York to do auditions and to create a clientele base there with photography. So that's my plan far as my creative space and growing. With YouTube, I have about 2 shows that I'm planning to launch, which I always talk about. I just haven't filmed them just yet. I am going to film them, but one of them is Have Y'all Seen It? And basically I'll just be talking about like the shows and the movies that I've like, it's movie reviews, show and movie reviews basically. And beauty, so I have Y'all Seen It, Beauty and Gap, and then we have regular vlogging. And Beauty and Gap, you know, is what is that? Beauty and Gap is basically, you know, what we're doing, talking and doing our makeup. But I feel like with my vlogs, I'm trying to see if I'm going to incorporate hauls when I have to do hauls into the vlogs. I feel like with my vlogs, I'm kind of like inspired by like Monroe Steele. What's the other lady out? Karen Bridget. Who else? What's the other lady I watch? She has a short haircut. Well, there's 2 of them. Janae and oh, I'm going blank. Where's my phone? It's another lady I like to watch that inspires my content. Oh, Kira Abode. She's one. She does mostly, she don't really do a lot of vlogs, but she does mostly a lot of oh, Daisha Jador. She does a lot of fashion content, and so does Kira Abode. But the lady I was talking about, because she's a mom like me, and I try to like, what is it? Oh, Maya Galore. That's what I was thinking of. So I try to like follow the people that is like similar to me, not copy them, but kind of see like what formula they're using when it comes to YouTube. So that's what we have in store, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's what we got going on as far as our YouTube. So yeah, like I said, I was supposed to listen to the darn song that I'm supposed to be in the video for. What's happening? Girl, what in the world? I don't know what was going on. This is what I was talking about. I'm definitely gonna have to start writing down like talking points, because one thing I'm going to do, one thing and I will do, I'm going to ramble. Your girl is a rambler. Don't mind rambling. I will. Okay, I think I'm gonna do, we're just gonna do gold eyeshadow, child. Let's not try to make it so complicated. We'll do the same look that we do all the time. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. I'm not gonna make this difficult. I think like that's the season that I really want to be in, like not making stuff so difficult for myself, because I've always done that and it's been like not beneficial. So like, why make your life difficult for no reason? It don't benefit anything. Like, why feel like you have to struggle for no reason? Like, let's just make it simple. Let's make it clear, suffice, and simple. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a deeper brown. That out. Take a clean blender brush and blend it out. Watching Jessie Woo, and she did Beauty and Gap. And people was in the comments talking about more yapping. Like, please, freaking human. Like, what do you mean a break? But people do not be letting up. They do not be letting up at all. What show did I just finish? I just finished 61st Street with Courtney B. Vance. He's one of my favorite actors. You know, Angela Bassett's husband. But that show is so good. And it's an old show, but they just put it on Netflix. It was on AMC, I guess. And they just put it on Netflix recently. And it's a 2-season show. I think it's like 8 episodes in each show. Y'all, it's a must-see. Courtney B. Vance plays this this lawyer, this attorney, where he's like a, not political attorney, but like he represents, you know, people that are like wrongfully accused, that type of thing. And when the show first starts, like, he loses a case, but he only loses a case because he's like going through this, he's sick, like he has cancer, so he's going through like these motions of pain or whatever, so he wasn't really focused on the case. And so it painted him out to be like a bad lawyer basically. But there was this kid that is a track star that ended up in the wrong place at the wrong time, and he didn't kill the police, but something happened where it seemed like he killed a police officer. The police was chasing him. He did run, but it was an accident. And so Courtney B. Vance has to spend all his time getting this kid off. And it was so nerve-wracking because, you know, like I said, it starts out where he loses this case. And then he ended up taking a case with this kid. And it's like, are you going to win? I'm not going to do a spoiler alert, but I will say it is a must-see. It is a must-watch. What's the other thing I just watched recently? Oh, it's a movie. It's a movie, and I think it's like a series of a movie, because the first one had Tiana Taylor in it. Oh, The Ripple is really good. It's very heartfelt. It's about like this grieving man and a couple of other people that end up like crossing paths amongst each other, and they become friends and stuff. And it was like a ripple effect of like connecting with their lives. The Beast in Me is good. It's about this author who she is just all over the place, and her world is just like crashing down. But then she starts like, she meets this guy that she ended up like writing a book about, because he so-called like kills his wives and stuff like that. What is in this lash? So that show is good. That's a must-see. What's another one? Oh, the movie I was talking about. Is it on my list? Okay, so it's called, the series is called Knives Out Mystery. And the one I just finished watching is called Wake Up Dead Men. And it has, what's her name? Glenn Close. She plays in it. You know, anything Glenn Close play in is amazing, because she is amazing. I just poked myself this freaking season. Okay. These lashes look a little wonky. One of them look like they're not even on. But yeah, so it's a mystery that they're solving at this church, and it's really good. I liked it. I really enjoyed it. Unexpected. I had to watch it 3 times because, for one, I turned it on, I was going to sleep, and then another time I turned it on while I was talking to somebody, and that was just a hot mess. Others to become great too as well. So that's the other thing that I'm going to be working on. I recently had someone come see me in a play, and they were inspired by me in the play, and guess what, they're in the play now. So I thought that's just really dope. That's something that I enjoy doing, being an inspiration to people. You know, we need that. We need that around the world. I do not want to use that Fenty. I just feel like Fenty is not I don't think that one is a full coverage. I'm gonna have to get the one that is a full coverage when I do like shows and stuff and photos. I like Fenty on a regular day, like if I'm not on camera or anything. I love Fenty now, but just not the, which one is this? Not the Pro Filter Longwear. It doesn't say full coverage on it, but it definitely don't give me full coverage, I'll be honest. So I'm going to use the last of my Clinique because it is full coverage. My Clinique Even Better Clinical. It has SPF in it too. Never noticed that. 45 SPF in their products. I also been watching All Is Fair, and while the girls are coming for Kim and her acting, I'm enjoying it. Like, it's not, I don't think it's bad. I love everyone that's in there. Sarah Paulson, her her character is a trip. If you ain't ready for the drama, don't watch it, because I feel like she's like living in her truth. I feel like she's like really enjoying playing this character, and like she's connected to this character in some way, shape, or form. So I'm enjoying All Is Fair, and I'm enjoying Kim's acting. I think it's cool. She inspired these nails, honestly. I seen them nails on All Is Fair. I was like, gotta have them. Gotta do it. She's always been, to me, she's always been a fashion inspiration, as much as people hate on her. And I know because of the whole, you know, black kids, cultures. But before the Kanye, I loved Kim as a fashion inspirer. Hurry in, Chris. I did not mean to grab that. I can't see shit in it. Yeah, so the next play that I'm doing is called Detroit 67. It's based on the riots that were going down in the 60s. And my character, Bunny, is, she's the lighthearted character of the story while everybody's going through drama. So I get to play a fun character again. I love playing Suge. Suge was fun. That'd be my thing. I like characters with sass. Like, they gonna be dressed up, they're gonna be sassy. I got the biggest pimple on the side of my face. My director, I was like, I feel like you typecasted me, because the character description, it was like bold, beautiful, wears a whole bunch of makeup for no reason during the day. First and foremost, why are we hating? Why are we hating because a girl like a full beat face at 1 o'clock in the daytime? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with having a full beat face in the middle of the day? Does some of that powder off? So I'm supposed to be playing a chauffeur in this music video. And when a guy caught me, like, I've been knowing him forever. He's been rapping for a long time, so I don't mind doing things for him. He was like a Gainesville legend, honestly, when it comes to rapping. That's the town I stay in. And so when he called me, he was like, he wanted me to be in the video, but then he was like hesitant on what he wanted me to wear. And I was like, okay, just tell me. He was like, well, I was thinking like a thong or some boy shorts. I said, absolutely not. He was like, you know, somebody told me not to even try you like that. Yeah, like, why would you? Sir, I am a 37-year-old woman, baby. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. The only time I would have a thong on is up under my clothes, and if I'm on the beach somewhere. and it had to be like adult only if I'm out of town, you know, on vacation. Sir, absolutely not. No, we're not selling sex over here. So we negotiated, and so I went on Amazon, which I can link below, and I found this cute little two-piece skirt. It's really cute, and I got like I got white pumps because he wanted to do white pumps for whatever reason, white pumps. But then I'm gonna add the fluffy leg warmers to it. I think it's gonna be cute. We're gonna try it on, let y'all see how it looks. But yeah, like, you know, I'm saying this, y'all get whatever. If you are an actress, a model, brand ambassador, or whatever, if whatever you don't feel comfortable with, do not let people make you uncomfortable, because I feel like you're not gonna perform well when you're uncomfortable. It's just like, I was just in this Christmas play, and the beginning of the shows, I say like the first couple shows, I was sounding like trash. Why I would sound like trash? Because the songs was not in my key. Like, and I feel like I was forced to sing in that key. But then after a while, so we had a live band, and I was talking to the band director. I was like, I don't feel like I sound good. I feel like I'm like stretching my voice. He was like, okay, so let's try to see if we can like take it either down a key, because I feel like I'm more of a R&B vocalist, like jazz, like smooth. Like, I'm not a pop star, and so the songs were in pop, like they were very popish. They had all these runs. Never said I was a powerhouse. I could sing, but never said I was a powerhouse though. Never said that. It never gave powerhouse. And so like, once I sounded much better the last two shows, but I wish I would have spoke up before. I wish, but I felt like it was being forced on me as far as like the pop sound, and I may look like a pop star to some people, but my voice is not giving pop star. It wasn't giving pop star like at all. It's giving more India Ari, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott. Those are my mothers. Ari Lennox, SZA. That's my era, and I'm sticking to it because I like it and I'm comfortable and I perform well when I'm in that space. I don't like being forced into something I'm not comfortable with, because I feel like I'm not going to perform well. I don't feel like I'm gonna be confident in it. I never do black liner, but I've been doing black liner lately, so I think I'm gonna smoke it out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because I just jacked that one up. We're gonna smoke it out. I'll smoke it out with a little bit of the bronzer in the deep. All right. I have to reapply that lash. Just look at a little. She looking a little like she don't belong. I might do some individuals on myself today. Alright, what are we missing? Bronzer, oh, highlighter. I'm gonna spray my face so I can. Have I set it? I don't think I did. Let's set it. Let's set our face. I don't remember setting it. Oh, we're using the MAC pressed powder NW45. When I take it up my nose, like right here, and I put it in my brow, it just defines it a little bit better. I saw Arnell, she did this, and I was like, oh, I love the way that looked. I like watching Arnell content too. Arnell and Alyssa. Yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna go in. Where's our fan? Oh, right here. I take my sponge and just blend it out, blend whatever I need to out. No harsh lines. Okay. A bit on my nose. Okay. We need something in our tear duct. Something in our tear duct. Am I gonna go with a silver? That's the question. I'm not afraid of a little silver and gold. Actually, I think I'm gonna do this color. It's like a green. I'm gonna do this one. If it shows up. I like that. I'm gonna wet my brush some more though, so it can be more pigmented. Alright. I'm gonna go in again. Oh, my battery's dying. It's okay, because we charged one up. Hello, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. One thing about it, we're gonna become better content creators, okay? We're gonna stay ready so we ain't gotta get ready. Stay in my bag. I'm tempted to apply this lash. Oh, yeah. It's flashing red too, y'all. First of all, I don't think it gave me a warning of the 2 battery, or maybe I just was not paying attention, yapping. All right, we gotta do a lip. I think I'm gonna go in with our MAC liner. Yes, ma'am. And then we're gonna go in with Brownie Drip by NYX, the butter gloss. I'm also gonna set my under eye with some pressed powder from MAC. I think this is NC50. I recommend setting your under eye after your setting spray. Oh, it's right there. Duh. I don't think I said that right. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to reapply this lash. I don't like the way it's looking. It's looking crazy. Okay, this is the final look. I took my blazer and put my blazer on because I don't know why I ordered a medium for whatever reason. So I just kind of styled it with my blazer because I would not be looking like a slut, you know. But I'm supposed to be a chauffeur driver, and this is my look. I think it's cute. I think it's really cute. I think it's cute. This skirt is a little short, so definitely sending it back. But I like the leg warmers. I almost fell. The leg warmers with the white heels and the white piece. I'm going to switch my bra, I think, because I want these to be pushed up more, honestly. And yeah, this is the look. Let me switch it. I may switch my lip to a red though. Yeah, I might do red instead. We'll see. Okay, so the person I'm supposed to be doing a video for is an hour late. And yeah, girl, so we are about to be on our season of saying no a lot. I'm about to be on my summer walker. No. I said no. No. No, thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for considering me, but no, thank you. I appreciate it. That's about to be my answers. Somebody posted the other day, you're one of my followers, and they were saying the same thing. It's gonna be absolutely not. Absolutely not. I want me a deal with Smart Water. Smart Water, if you're watching this, please. Absolutely not. I'm about to buckle my shoe though while I'm sitting here. This lighting is good.
See you at the door. Please close the door.
What other door?
Doesn't make
We've been drinking. It's so pretty.
You look at anything that's sweet.
I just waste my whole drink. But it's my drink. Y'all should try it.
Yeah, they told pig here. It'll be there. It ain't like mayonnaise.
Hey y'all, this is the full costume of Bunny. And then the rest of some of the cast members. Just wave. Say hi.
Hi. Hi. Hello.
That's Shell, that's the director. And then that's Karen that plays Caroline. All right. Hey y'all, we haven't had no car conversations this year yet. What's up? Y'all, a lot has been going on. So far, I've done 3 shows. So I did 2 shows last year. I'm currently in the show today. This is my last day of my show. Of course, I'm going to insert the footage from the show. I also got to upload my vlog from the holiday show too. But y'all, I've been doing my damn thing. I feel like I'm about to get everything I prayed for. Y'all know that feeling? And honestly, I'm not even gonna say, and even if I don't, because I feel like I am, I'm still so grateful for everything that God has blessed me with. And so yeah, that's where we at. Like, I've been MIA for a good reason, y'all. Well, not really, because honestly, the thing we are going to try to work on again is organizing and decomprastination. I made that up, just like Cam Newton. No, but for real, like, we're gonna stop like procrastinating, y'all. At least organizing ourselves a little bit better, you know. And I feel like we tend to psych ourselves out for whatever reason. But yeah, we're gonna stop doing that and give y'all more weekly vlogs. So my plan is to do weekly vlogs, Beauty and Yap, and have y'all seen it, because y'all know the girl gonna have a movie for y'all to watch. I be finding movies and shows for y'all to watch on the Netflix. I'm at my favorite coffee spot before I go into Carl was at 1:30, but honestly, y'all, I want to be a little pick me up. I've been early at the theater all week, so they can excuse it. And then I have to set up the camera because I have to record the show. So I'm doing multiple things. So for this show, I was the costume designer. My first time doing that, and it was fun. I loved it. So I'm doing like different little things amongst the theater. I think I'm going to, if not this year, direct the show. Definitely next year. Definitely next year I will direct the show for sure. Because I kind of want to just put that up under my belt. And seeing that I am a creative director, I feel like that will be a good skill or a good thing to put on my resume. So yeah, y'all, I'm about to grab me a cup of coffee.
This jacket has been having me in a chokehold. Chokehold. It's from Urban Revival. If you guys remember when I partnered with Urban.
Yes.
$5.91 for you. Here you go. This is gonna ask a couple quick questions. Be careful with cracks.
Oh, okay.
And there is extra hair on the back.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. Hey y'all, it's Bunny. I just finished my last show, but I wanted to show y'all my fit. One of the fits. This is my last fit. So top is from Fashion Nova, jeans is from Amazon, and my store cotton and the boots is from Amazon. They're so 60s. And I was thinking about not keeping them, but I'm probably gonna keep them. But anyway, I just finished, so I'm going to link the entire show to the YouTube. show.
It's not giving what it's giving.